Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video here to highlight some of the best Steam PC game deals under the price of $10. Quite a lot of stuff this week on Steam, so let's just get right into it, and let's start things off with Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mar-tered Edition, 80% off for $3.99, so yeah, we're going under $5 for this one. You know, horrendous name aside, when Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mar-tered Edition dropped, I was like, man, that is the worst name I think I've ever seen for a remastered video game. Outside of that, Guerrilla is a game that I loved. I initially played this back on the PlayStation 3 when it came out in 2009, and at that time, it was an incredibly compelling open-world game, and the destructibility was fantastic. Now, keep in mind, it's from 2009, so open-world games have evolved greatly over the course of the last almost 15 years, but if you want a no-nonsense open-world game that you can have a lot of fun, take a sledgehammer and bash down some buildings, Red Faction Guerrilla is gonna give you a good time, and a lot of explosions to be had. I didn't find the story that interesting, but I thought the gameplay was rather enjoyable. $4 for Red Faction Guerrilla I think is great, and they've got a bunch of Red Faction games on sale if you want to check out some of the other ones, but Guerrilla stands out to me. There's Armageddon for $3.99, that's more of a linear Red Faction game. Red Faction 1 and 2, those are the old, I believe, PS2 titles, so you know, check them out. There's a bundle for $12.25, but I would check out particularly Red Faction Guerrilla. I think that's a great game. Next up, Rayman Legends, 80% off for $5.99 from everybody's favorite publisher in Ubisoft. Rayman Legends is a great platformer. Obviously, that's a joke as far as everybody's favorite publisher, but Rayman Legends is a fantastic platformer that has a great art style and really is an IP I think Ubisoft can do so much more with. It is just a very, very charming platformer, super accessible. Anybody can really jump into it and have a good time. Has a little bit of challenge to it, but overall a platformer that really is among the best platformers out there, and for this price of $5.99, it is a great deal. Next up, we have Okami HD, 50% off for $9.99. I mean, Okami is an all-time classic in my opinion. If you look up the best PlayStation 2 games of all time, Okami is usually in the mix among the top 10, top 5, top 3, even some people would say the best PS2 game of all time. Can't go that far given, you know, the competition on the PS2 when you look at games like Shadow of the Colossus, Final Fantasy X, so on and so forth, but Okami is absolutely among the best and the elite on the PS2, which says a lot. This HD version is a nice upgrade, and the gameplay itself, I think, is reminiscent to a lot of Legend of Zelda elements, and it's got a great art style, solid soundtrack. Hopefully one day we can get an Okami too. I mean, Capcom's got their finger on the pulse these days on what the consumer wants, so you know, I don't know how well an Okami 2 would do, but I know I would pay $60 or $70 for it, so to take that for what it is. But $9.99 for Okami, great deal there. Next up, we have Dying Light Definitive Edition, 80% off for $9.99. I mean, this is an easy game to always recommend. Techland just did a tremendous job with this game, and when you look at what Techland did and offered so many consistent updates to the game, like, I am just blown away by how consistently they supported this game, and there's a reason why. There's 281,000 reviews, and 95% of those reviews are positive. Runs great on the deck as well. You know, this definitive edition has a sizable amount of additional content. You got the following. The game itself is really good. I liked Dying Light 2, but let's be real, Dying Light 1 was the superior game, and Dying Light 2 is still going for like $30, so why not check out Dying Light 1 for $9.99? That's a great deal. Next up, we have Grand Theft Auto 4, the Complete Edition, 70% off for $5.99. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't crazy about GTA 4, and I got this game the day it came out on PlayStation 3. That was early 2008, I want to say March or April of 2008, and the thing is, I just read, like, I remember reading Game Informer back in the day, and, you know, you go online and you just see 9.5 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s, and I was like, okay, that's gotta mean something. Then I played GTA 4, bear in mind, back in 08, I was a little bit too young to be playing GTA, so maybe I didn't comprehend it as best as I could have, you know, in real time playing it, but I remember not being blown away with it back then when I was a wee lad, and then growing up and then playing it through again on PC, I still don't find it that remarkable, and I think GTA 5 is a far superior game. Now, with all that aside, I don't think GTA 4 is a bad game. I still think the open world is fun to explore. The story, you know, has some comedy to it, but it's okay. I definitely didn't like it as much as some of the other titles, but, you know, for all the content you're getting, Complete Edition with episodes from Liberty City, it's still a really good deal, and maybe I sounded really down on it. It's just, the review scores for GTA 4 to me always stood out, and I was just, this was probably one of the most stark examples of me absolutely disagreeing with review scores. Do I think the game is good? Sure, but would I put it, 94 on Metacritic? Probably not, but, I as one person can't judge the Metacritic score, but, I digress. I would put it around the 7.5, maybe 7.75 range if we want to go that route. But yeah, $5.99 is still a steal of a deal. Like, let's be real there. And $6, yeah, good price there. Next up, we have Metro Exodus, 80% off for $6. You also have the Metro Saga bundle for 89% off, $9.76. That includes Metro Exodus, the expansion pass, Metro 2033, and Last Light. So if you want all three games in one go, that's an insane deal. They also do have Metro Exodus, the Gold Edition, which is the game and the expansion pass without 2033 and Last Light, the two, previous titles. That's $7.99, but I would just get the Saga bundle at that point. That's ridiculous. All Metro games are great. Exodus is actually my least favorite of the three, but I still really enjoyed it. An immersive world, atmospheric as all hell, great setting, visuals are fantastic, and a solid game all around. Definitely expands upon Metro Last Light in 2033 quite a bit. But yeah, for this price, it's great. And again, the Saga bundle for $9.76 is tremendous. Next up, we have Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, 67% off for $9.99. I've been mentioning this a couple times because it's just a great deal. You got Mega Man Zero 1 through 4. You get ZX and ZX Advent. A lot of talk with Mega Man right now. There's some, controversy with this offline game coming out, but I'm still hoping for the best out of that. Some NFT nonsense. And, NFTs out of my pay grade, but what I do know is Zero ZX Legacy Collection. This is a great bundle. You got Mega Man Zero 1 through 4, which were originally GBA games, relatively short but super challenging. ZX and ZX Advent are criminally underrated in my opinion. They took Mega Man and dropped it more into a Metroidvania, and it actually worked really well. I believe there was supposed to be a third game, or there was a third game in development, but you guys know how Mega Man goes. We can't have nice things when it comes to Mega Man. Everything just gets canceled, so it's a bummer, but this collection is great, and for sub $10, it's excellent. Next up, want to give a shout out to BlazBlue Centralfiction, man. I made a recent video talking about BlazBlue Entropy Center, I think it's called, the action roguelike title, and that game is kind of a slap together, has a BlazBlue skin on it. Centralfiction, obviously, a mainline BlazBlue title, and BlazBlue just stylistically is so great. Visual style is awesome. You guys know Arc System Works. Their games are just so slick in presentation. Soundtrack is awesome. These games just have fantastic soundtracks, and, the story is a little bit all over the place. It's good. There's a lot of things going on, a little bit hard to follow. Maybe some of you guys disagree with me on that on the story. I found it pretty hard to follow, but, overall as a fighting game, I think it's great, and for $9.99, a solid pickup there. They do have the BlazBlue Collection where you get everything for $17.06, so maybe check that out. Next up, we have Cat Quest, $4.28 for Cat Quest 1. They do have a bundle for both titles for $8.30. There is a Cat Quest 3 coming out. Super simplistic, super charming RPG. This is a game that's great if you want to get like a younger sibling, your kid, into video games. Like, Cat Quest is a pretty decent time, but saying that as well, it's also a nice diversion. Like, maybe you've been getting whooped in some more challenging game, maybe you raging in some multiplayer game and you want to take it a little bit easier. Cat Quest is definitely a good time, a charming game, and yeah, solid pickup here as well. And then lastly, gotta give a shout out to the Stalker Collection. Call of Pripyat is $4.99, and then the bundle is $9.99. I'd probably go with the bundle here for $9.99. You got Call of Pripyat, Clear Sky, and Shadow of Chernobyl. Now, these games show their age. Let's not get it twisted. Everybody's excited for Stalker 2, and maybe you haven't played the other Stalker games, but these games at this point do show their age. They're very immersive, more on the realistic side of things, but they're not for everyone. They're challenging games, but incredibly immersive, and I think everybody should give them a shot. They're one of those PC IPs that have been one of the staples, I feel, on PC for a long time, and finally it'll be nice to get Stalker 2. Hopefully that'll drop in 2024. A lot of things going on with the development and release of that game, unfortunately, so, it is what it is, but $9.99 for the bundle, pretty good deal there. But that's gonna do it for me. A lot of great deals available on Steam. Links to all of these in the description box below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.